Hello and welcome back to my channel, Angelia's Hobbies. Today I'm doing the voiceover for May 23rd through the 29th. Really happy that I'm getting caught up and I'm at the end of May now. And I'm using this I think it's cotton candy art, and this kit is from Appleblossomprints Co. I ended up pairing this with a light blue and some hollow foil. Really love how this turned out. Love the light blue. The underlays are from Plannahannah. They are in clouds, I think. And this is just straight up blue foil underneath, and I really love that. And this is both my kids' last week of school this week that we are talking about. And it was also a pretty busy week because my son had an appointment down in the cities, down towards Minneapolis. So we had to drive there where we used to live to have that appointment. So we ended up staying with my in-laws. And we didn't want him to miss too much school, so he still went to school on Monday, and we went after school on Monday. His appointment was on Tuesday. So on some of the days, they were pretty busy where you can't see the underlays, but I did try to use a lot of the flags and squared boxes whenever I could. The glitter header overlays are also heart overlays from Plannahannah in light blue, and the hollow foil is from Prints Co. and Plannahannah. The quote boxes are also from Plannahannah. I used 2 quote boxes off of some freebies that I had. And I think that is all that I have to say about the base. So I will go ahead and get started with the day by day. So on Monday, we had some family therapy. That was mainly me and my fiance. We sent my son to school that morning, and she was like, wow, you're doing really good. I don't even know if you're gonna need me for too long. So that was really good to hear, but also I'm like, no, please, I need you once a month, please, at least. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, my son has done really good with the transition of the move, and we are really proud of him. And this was his last week of first grade, which I just cannot get over, honestly. Like, that is just crazy. He reminds me every day that he's almost 7 and that it's coming up soon. I'm like, well, it's soon, but not too soon. It's in August. So, and my birthday is June 27th, the end of June. And he keeps on saying like, oh, my birthday is before yours, Mom. I'm like, no, actually my birthday is first. But I was like, I can't believe I'm going to be 26 and you are going to be 7. And he's like, he is excited to be 7, let me tell you. So yeah, he was happy that this was his last week of school, and they celebrated his birthday on his last day. He is doing summer school here soon, but that is only a couple days, like 3 days a week for a couple hours. So nothing too major. Kind of got off on a little tangent about him, but I'm just really want to brag because he's really been doing really good lately. I'm really proud of him. But then I did end up so back to Monday, I did end up having a migraine. That migraine sticker is from Plannahannah. And then I just put 2 things in a box here to save some time because I kind of did them together, kind of did some multitasking of laundry and packing because, again, I waited until the last minute to pack. So I kind of did them at the same time, folding laundry, and then what I wanted to pack, I put in the suitcase at the same time instead of just putting it away and then packing. And then we did a couple of errands. Not sure what we did because I didn't want to get groceries. Maybe we got like a couple snacks, and yeah, I'm not really too sure what we did as errands. That was like 2-3 weeks ago and I already forget. But then took my daughter to play outside afterwards while we waited for my son to get home from school. That was definitely something that we usually always did. I just took my daughter outside like 20 minutes before my son got off the bus for her to play. And then when my son got off the bus, he played as well. And then I just wrote road trip, and this snowball in the car is from Sweetavaspaper. And then we stopped at A&W to have dinner that night, and that was actually really good. I was really impressed. So definitely going to have to eat there a little bit more often. And then I just wrote that night that we ended up at my in-laws' house, and we stayed the night there for a few days. And then on Tuesday was my son's appointment, and then it was really early in the morning, and I was like, well, we'll get breakfast before then. And then we could not find any place for breakfast that was like, I was like, let's just wait until we're closer to where his appointment is, and then we'll find breakfast like close to there. And then there was like no places really close to that doctor's office. So my fiance dropped me and my son off, went and got us breakfast, and then brought it back to us. So he brought me some Burger King for breakfast. The Burger King script is from Scribble Co. And the bagel breakfast sandwich is from Carleaplans. And then we went and we cleaned after his appointment, which they said it was supposed to take like 3 to 5 hours. And he did it in like 2.5. So that was really awesome. But they just said, plan your whole day just in case. But that was really awesome that he was able to finish it in 2.5 hours. And so then we went and cleaned our old house afterwards just to get it ready to turn in the keys the next day. And then after that, we took the kids to the park, and then I put boy's haircut there. My fiance and my son both got a haircut, and we usually take him to a kid's haircut place, but they had no openings that day, so he had to be a big boy and get a haircut with his dad. He did pretty good, but I hope here where we live now, we can find somewhere that specializes haircuts for kids with autism, because haircuts is one hard thing to do. If you have a kid with autism, it's definitely one thing that's kind of hard to do for them. And then we ended up having a date night that day, or that night, since my in-laws, we were staying at their house. So we went out on a date. We had a gift card that was from Christmas, actually. We were finally using it, to a pretty fancy Italian restaurant near us. And it was just really, really nice because the gift card was like a high amount. So we didn't have to worry about money or anything. We just picked whatever we wanted off the menu. We got dessert and appetizer and just really had a really nice time, and took half of the dessert home because it was a huge piece of chocolate cake and some raspberry chocolate chip ice cream with it as well. So that was just a really great night. And then we stayed up late talking to my in-laws. I think I said in my last Plan With Me, or the one before this one, that whenever I am with my mother-in-law, we just get to talking and stay up late. And then on Wednesday, I spent most of the morning reading, and it was a rainy day. And then we went ahead and finished cleaning up the apartment and turned in the keys. Basically, that next day, Wednesday, we just had to like sweep and mop the floors, wipe down the counters, different things like that, just the last minute things. And then we ran some errands. We went ahead and got my cat's cat food, since we couldn't do that. Since we can't really find it around where we live. And then we went to the Mall of America, took the kids to Paw Patrol before we went back home to kind of get their wiggles out before the long car ride. And then we went back home and we watched Catfish that night. We found on Hulu that there were some episodes of Catfish that we haven't watched yet, so we were really happy about that. And then on Thursday was my daughter's last day of preschool, so I marked that. And then my son had a park day. He basically spent the whole day at the park that day at schools, and he had pizza there and had fun there. Then I spent the day cleaning while the kids were in school. Then later on, I went on a grocery run and took the kids to play outside, and ended the night with binge watching some more Catfish on Hulu. And then on Friday was my son's last day of school. He said he basically spent the whole day outside and just had a really fun day. So I was really happy about that he got to go to his last 2 days of school and clean out his like desk and things like that. But other than that, he basically did play inside and outside, he said. And then I had some cleaning time that day, mainly like the downstairs. I try to clean the downstairs on Fridays. Dishes, floors, different things like that. Organized the shoe closet. Finally took the winter coats and winter shoes out of there. Yeah, I could have done it maybe a week or two earlier, but that's about it. Because it was still pretty cold in the mornings. And then I painted my nails that day, and then I took the kids to play outside. And then after that night, I promised my son on the last day of school that we would watch a movie. And Sonic 2 is on Paramount Plus streaming now, so he chose that. We watched Sonic 2 that night, and it was a pretty good movie. He really enjoys Sonic. And then we watched some more Catfish after that. Me and my fiance did. And then on Saturday, I unfortunately started the day with a headache, and then I got that taken care of, and I took the kids to play outside while my fiance mounted the TV. That way I didn't have to kind of hear the drill and all that stuff of him mounting the TV since I had a headache. So I took the kids to play outside, and after my headache was getting better, I did do some reading and did some read outside as well. And then we basically spent the day watching Catfish after that, and was really happy to have our TV mounted. Then we went to Walmart for some groceries and ended the night watching the movie on Hulu. It is called The Valet. It was a little bit different than I was expecting. It wasn't like a typical rom-com, I would say. It was just a funny movie in general, but it was really good, and I highly recommend that if you do have Hulu to watch that. And then on Sunday, we just took a family walk because it was a pretty nice day. So I have this walking shoes flat lay from Carleaplans, which matched perfectly with the spread. Have a family time script from Plannahannah. Then I did some more reading that day and basically had a lazy day. So I have this sticker on a flag with a couch, and it says "Too lazy to do shit" from Plannahannah. And then I cooked dinner in the Instant Pot that night. I still don't have a crock pot. My crock pot is still broken, unfortunately, and I really need to get a new one, but we just haven't had the money for me to. But hopefully I can get like a really nice crock pot whenever I do eventually buy a crock pot. But I've just been using the Instant Pot, and it's been working out fine. And then ended the night with a YouTube binge, and the YouTube play button heart sticker is from Carleaplans, and the YouTube binge is from Plannahannah. And I had a light blue script sampler from Plannahannah that I pulled in this as well, so a couple of the stickers was able to fit in with the spread. And then I just ended the night, and I was really, really tired, so I have this Tired as F script and this sticker from Sweetavaspaper. Here is the finished spread and what is left over. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I really appreciate that, and have a great day. Bye.